Welcome back to the Powder Report. I didn't want to do it. I did not want to do it, guys, but you just couldn't stop asking for it. Just comments, just rolling in, like, give me some Powder Report. We're craving the Powder Report. I'm like, fine. All right, you know what? I caved for you guys. Anyways, now that we're here, I wanted to get this intimate little experience with you. And you know what? Today we got some pretty important stuff to talk about. A little film called The Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent. Okay, let me give you a little backstory. Went to see it with Vanessa, my fiance. And by the way, since the last Powder Report, guess what, motherfuckers? I'm engaged. Hot off the market. I get an email that says, yo, private screening, free screening for like VIP members, people who are like successful influencers only, to go see this. So we get the free luxury seats, a large popcorn and 2 large Dr. Peppers. I gotta freaking tell you, this was one of the best movies I had seen in honestly years. So Nicolas Cage plays Nicolas Cage, and he's kind of like a failing actor at this point in his career, but he's kind of battling this alter ego version of himself that's like craving to be a star again. And he has such a strong desire to be a star that's clearly affecting like his family life and his relationship with his daughter and his ex-wife. He goes out for this really big role, doesn't get it, so he takes this kind of smaller paying job where he's gonna go out to, I believe Italy. It doesn't really specify. It kind of looks like Croatia, Greece, or something. You know, some fucking place, okay? He goes out to some coastal city, some beautiful coastal city, with this kind of rich guy named, played by Pedro Pascal. And he's supposed to just kind of be present at the party and give a talk. But really, Pedro Pascal kind of has a motive to like pitch some of his ideas to Nick Cage, because he would love to make like a movie with Nick Cage. And at that point in the story, you just get this like budding bromance. Like this is, it's honestly, it's so funny. Like this movie had me laughing out loud so many times. Like louder than I've laughed in any movie theater in honestly years. But you kind of have these two guys pairing up and just sharing their love for like movies and their love for the dramatic. It's so fun, and it reminds me honestly of like growing up and making movies myself, like hanging out with my movie friends and just kind of BSing. And even with my fiance Vanessa, like we'll just get carried away on these little bits and we'll just joke. And that's what this reminded me of, is like those relationships, and it captured it so well. I thought it was just very well written and very well acted. And I don't want to give you too many spoilers as far as the story goes, but basically Pedro Pascal's character, there's a little hint that he might be like a big drug or arms dealer. I won't go any further than that, but that's what kind of like adds the extra kind of like drama or spice to the story at that point. And it does get a little actiony towards the end. In fact, my only criticism of the whole movie is really just the end starts to feel a little too long. It gets a little drawn out, in my opinion, and maybe could have been shaved down a little, like the action side. But the actual like finale, like the final moments of the film, are so rewarding, and things just circle back in such like a really nice way, and things are just tied in a sweet little bow. There was this part in the movie where my fiance was laughing so hard, where Pedro Pascal calls out Nick Cage and is like, "You're a liar." And Nick is like, "No, I'm not." I mean, I can't even impersonate it. Nick Cage just like is so exaggerative in the best possible way of himself. Like, he had to have been so vulnerable to be able to play himself and kind of be a little bit of a failure and then be so exaggerative. I just thought, God, like, this had to be a passion project of his, and had to have been a huge passion project of the director, because the director also wrote it. And I looked him up. If I could only remember his name, I'll probably post it here. But he'd only directed one movie, which I happened to see. It was I can't remember the name of the damn movie, but it was like 8 years ago, and it was so this is really like, this is his first like written and directed big movie, and it just felt like a labor of love, a little labor of love. and I couldn't recommend it more. I could not recommend it more. I'm gonna go, you know what, I'm gonna go out there and say it right now. Best movie of the year. It's April, best movie of the year, okay? I'm gonna say it right now. Hard truth, facts. This is an objective opinion. It is the best movie of the year. Go out there and see it. Okay, so I'm actually back. This is the second day in a row, closing weekend. I'm here Sunday. This is actually closing day. I figured I'd just edit this in real quick because closing day is freaking wild. Check out these crowds. I just got that video right? You know what I'm saying? Like, the line to get up here was nuts. November 2022, coming to you, World Is Not Enough review. One of the greatest films of all time. We're doing like a 20th anniversary video for it. Shout out Sonic the Hedgehog. Shout out Nick Cage, obviously. Nick Cage, if you're watching this. Shout out the Power Rangers. Tommy Oliver, looking at you here. And catch you guys on the flip side. And yeah, just keep freaking shredding. Keep out the, take your shred and bring it into your normal life. That is the advice I have for you. Shred the snow, ride the POW, submerge that, give that into your quality of play Fortnite.